Hi, sweet friends, and welcome to my weekly vlog.
My Saturday, I thought I would get out the crock pot, throw some chicken breast in. There's 2 in this package. Already had them. Some onions, some tomatoes. Well, I may not use these because I have rotel. I have some garlic cubes. If you haven't ever had these before, these are awesome. It beats the heck out of... Hold on, I'm going to show y'all. Hold on a minute. I'm looking. This, because that is just a mess. A clump of yuck. These go in the freezer, and they're ready when you want them. So, I like that better. I also have some basil I might try. Yeah, I think I will. I'm not sure why I got basil. I've never cooked with basil before. But it says... saute the basil cube from frozen in your favorite cooking oil, then add meat or vegetables. So, I don't know if it can just go in the crock pot. Anyway, it says do not defrost before using. So, we're good there. I'm going to put some rotel. That's why I think I won't use these. I'll save these. I always just get like the cherry tomatoes and then I freeze them so that I can use them like for Spanish rice or for any kind of like soup or anything like that. And then I have these Margaret Home butter beans that I might add. I won't add them now. For right now, I'm just going to do the chicken, the onions, garlic, basil, and the rotel. And also, if you see these at the Dollar Tree, grab them. They work out perfectly. You get 3 of them for $1.25. It makes cleanup super simple. So I'm going to put this on. Probably needs to cook a couple of hours. That I did not talk about at our local HEB. They have a lot of produce if you go first thing in the mornings on, 50% off or so. And one day they had the little onions, chopped up onions. And so I bought one, for next to nothing. It wasn't very much. And I just came home and I portioned it out into little bags. And I used my food saver to, save it, to freeze it. So these have worked out really good. What these little cubes look like. 1 cube is 1 teaspoon. So this is garlic, basil, and I usually have onion, and I'm surprised that I didn't. So I need to add that to my grocery list. And good thing I had the other onion in the freezer already. Here it is going in. I did use some chicken tomato bouillon there. Of course, the rotel, the garlic, the basil, the onions. Here is the bouillon that I love. Season with your heart, whatever. This chicken tomato bouillon is great in everything. And if your family doesn't like tomatoes, you can always just blend these right up and they'll never even know they're there. On my shelf, and I found this classic chicken noodle soup. I got this at the Dollar Tree last year sometime. It actually has a Best By date of October 2024. But things last longer than their Best By date. And so I put in the strainer. I'm going to use the broth in my little soup mix that I got going over here in the crock pot. And then I'll decide if I want to use the noodles or not. I may just dip out the celery and carrots and add over there. I don't know. I don't know about them noodles. Anyway, I just thought I would share that. You can use these to juice up your whatever you're making, bulk up stuff. Add this rice or, whatever. Just use what you got. Add the carrots in this mixture and the celery. Everything else, I think I will toss out. I don't necessarily need those items. For about an hour and a half, so it's looking good in there. Might go ahead and add my butter beans in. Go ahead and rinse and drain the butter beans because I didn't want too many different flavors in there. And the seasoning and the flavor of the soup here was already really good. So I went ahead and just rinsed it off. The soup is all cooked up. I got the chicken all cut up. So I'm going to let it cool for just a little bit. It's still very hot. And I'm going to eat it with some sourdough bread. Here's a little bowl of the soup. I don't know what you call it. A little soup, I guess. buttered sourdough bread, and then my little Kool-Aid mixture that I made earlier. Absolutely delicious. I think it would be excellent over rice. A little more filling. It was good. I enjoyed it just the way it is. If you watch my weekly vlog that came out last Saturday, y'all saw me and my granddaughter stop in at Sonic and get what I would call a fancy drink. And I was thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I have all those flavored drink mixes here at the house. I have, it was a Sprite, so this like lemon lime, and it was cherry, peach, and mango. So I thought, hey, you know what? It's Saturday and I want a drink to put in the fridge, like a little Kool-Aid type drink. So I'm gonna make my own a summer sunrise, just like she had from Sonic. It's topped off with ice. I'm gonna put it in the fridge to chill, and I know it's gonna be absolutely delicious. Drink bar, have quite a few flavors. They're good. I enjoy having these and getting to mix different flavors together to create water drinks. Today, I wanted to do a little organizing in my bedroom, and I had an idea. So this is my idea. For starters, I got my step stool. If you watched my vlog last week, I said I needed to put away my bathing suit, and I needed to go get my step stool to get in the top of the closet, and so I did. So this is the first thing I want to do. This just has my bathing suits in it. These bins I got a long time ago on clearance for 90% off at Hobby Lobby. I got all they had so that they would match. They fit perfectly in the top of my closet, and I use them. Bins fit perfectly on the shelf up at the top, and yeah, I love to use them. And they've just come in really handy. I've had them for a long time. The idea that I have was to turn one of our craft carts into a cart to have in my closet that has like some of the things that I use to get dressed in here in the bedroom. So my jewelry, these jewelries that don't fit in my jewelry box per se, my new perfumes, my lipsticks that I use when I am, you know, preparing, because I don't wear lipstick and I don't dress up every day, but on Sundays I like to have my lipsticks in here so I can match it to my dress, and it's just convenient to have. I've also just recently gotten some new glasses, so those would be fun to have in here to match up with my outfits. And then I would love to have a shelf on the cart for my iron. Y'all, this Chit iron, I've had it for quite a number of years, and it is perfect. I love it. And then this linen room spray is awesome. And I had this that I would like to put some Kleenex in to have here in the bedroom. And so here's what I have. I have 3 of these carts in the craft room. This cart happens to be my granddaughter's, and I only picked it because it's got the least amount of things on it. So we got the carts I purchased the carts at Target. I've already went on their website. They do have these carts still in stock at my local Target. So I thought, I went out to the car and I got a reusable tote bag. I'm going to take her stuff off the cart, and I'm going to put this stuff on the cart like I would want to use it. And I'm going to use it for a week or so or whatever. See how it works out. And if it works out great, I'll run to Target and get another cart, and then my granddaughter can have her craft cart back, which she hasn't used in years. So, but anyway, it's her cart. It's Busy's cart. Her name is Elizabeth, and when she was little, I nicknamed her Busy because that's just a traditional nickname for somebody named Elizabeth, but it's also perfect for her because she is busy. And so yeah, that's her little nickname. And this was her craft cart that I made for her when she was little. And it's got some crafty things that we've collected along the way and never gotten back to. So I'm going to get everything put into that reusable bag and set the cart up. In the process of cleaning off her cart. And I found this one that we did. We must have done the set. I did this one, she did this one, but she actually signed it, put the date and everything on here. So how awesome is that? If you have grandkids, these things are so fun. They really are. We don't use the paints or the pens or whatever comes with them. We literally use Sharpie markers so they don't bleed. And it just, look at the quality of that compared to what you would get if you use these little markers. So anyway, just a quick little share. Those are always fun. We used to do them. We would watch a YouTube video of whatever she picked and do these little wood pieces. They're fun. I got her cart cleared off. One bag. We're perfect. And I think we bought these little dolls to make rag dolls, and we never did. So we may come back to that. I don't want to get rid of them. Yeah, I gotta figure out. I think they were rag dolls. She'll probably remember. I had some things on her cart that were mine, and so I'm not really sure why, but here we are. Some material. This is going to be great. I forgot I had this. This will be perfect for my YouTube channel. Some Christmas ephemera, I guess. Some extra pages. I'm not sure why they're in that cart. And then a recipe book. Anyway, so this is my stuff. I just need to get to the craft room. Cart's all cleared off. I turned it around so it's a blank slate. You know, it's still got her name and everything on the other side. What I wanted to do before I add what I intend to add is I wanted to see how these pillow slides would fit on that cart. Because right now I have them in these home edit acrylic bins. And how nice would it be to be able to just pull out the wheelie cart when I need to get to the shoes behind those bins rather than having to move the bins. Let's check that. That would be kind of an expensive solution because they really can't stand up, because when you have them, like one shoe is not touching the ground. It's like pumped up. So I don't think this little idea is gonna pan out. This is how I currently have them stored. So I'll probably just leave them like that. The carts are like $45, 35 or 45, I can't remember. Maybe 35. 45 seems a bit much. And so I'll probably just leave the pillow slides like they are in the little acrylic bins. Craft room, and just got a variety of little bins. These are that, let's see if you can see. Can you see it says the home edit. Anyway, I have a bunch of these bins that I got at Walmart a couple of years ago. The different sizes, the big ones that I just showed you that have the pillow slides in it. These, I have some with wood tops on them, just a variety. So I'm going to use these to organize the cart. One thing that I do like to wear on Sunday is also my Disney jewelry. And so I forgot to include this on the cart. This is my Disney Temu jewelry. And this is my Disney Bauble Bar jewelry. So I'm going to incorporate these on the little cart. I think I have it good. So I got my lippy stickies. I got some face wipes because sometimes, you know, you put your lipstick on and you're like, oh, that's not the right color. So I do use this to wipe that off. Some miscellaneous little jewelry pieces here. My linen spray. These are my Sol de Janeiro body mist. And then back here are these power stick ones that you get at the Dollar Tree that are dupes for Sol de Janeiro. But I like to use these for either just to put on after my bath, or I also use those for like spraying in the bedroom. And here are my Ocha perfumes. So 4 different ones of those. Second shelf, my Temu rings, my new glasses, some jewelry. And then in the back, I put my Kleenex box. I need to get some Kleenexes. Down on the bottom, I have my iron, spray starch, my Read Your Heart jewelry, and then my new, newly organized, I should say, Disney jewelry. So I'm going to call this my Sunday get ready with me cart, because this is the things that I use usually on Sunday, sometimes throughout the week, but normally on Sunday is when I would access this cart. I think it's going to work out great. We'll see. I'm going to try it. And if it doesn't work out, well, then we can go back to the old way I had things organized, which I really didn't have a system for it. So now I do have a little, you know, get ready cart. And I think it's going to be great. A little fun activity, a little quick win thing that I want to do. And it is to stick all of these little Disney figurines down. They've fallen off, fallen over, but I have these little tabs, which I'll share with you. It's going to help hold them in place. I was working on getting everything set up in here, and I realized that I actually should put my Series 4 in here, because Dollar Tree has just come back out with the Series 5 Disney Doorables, and so I would want to be adding to this collection. My Series 4 collection, I don't think I can get anymore, so that would make more sense to set up in this. So I'm going to take out Series 5 and go get my Series 4. Set of Series 4, you can see I have a lot more of them. So I'm going to take them down and take them over there to where we're at and see what I can do. Got them all organized by movie. It's a Little Mermaid, Lion King, Frozen, Finding Nemo, Tangled, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, Jasmine, Little Mermaid, Lilo and Stitch, and then just our general Minnie and Mickey and Friends. I spent a little bit of time. Of course, I separated them by movie and then trying to see which ones will actually fit in the small spaces, which isn't very many. So I think I have it set up the way I want to. I'm going to go ahead and add the little pads. These I did because I knew I wanted them like a center of attention. So I've already put those down. I don't have to worry about them falling over. It took a lot longer than I anticipated, partially because I changed directions before I got started. So I like it. Everything is on, like it's not coming off. And that's awesome, because before, every time you would touch the dresser, it would tip forward and half of them would fall off. So I like it. All of these little figurines came from the Dollar Tree. Here it is, back in its spot. There's the mess. But from this angle, it looks perfect. Popping in to share with you my Sunday outfit of the day. One of my latest thrift store finds. It's so cute. I don't think this video's giving it justice. It is a Old Navy dress. It's like a men's shirt. Kind of, you know, I don't know, like that material of a men's button-down shirt. So cute. It has pockets. I got it for $2, and I paired it with my gold Steve Madden ballerina shoes that I got. I believe I got these at Marshall's. Could have been TJ Maxx, could have been Ross, but I'm pretty sure it was Marshall's. Put y'all over here on the tripod so I can share with you my jewelry and a perfume and all that kind of thing. So I paired up my outfit today with this precious Donald Duck necklace from a Bauble Bar. My daughter bought these for me. Their signature is just precious. So cute. Some Temu rings. I have blue rings on and gold rings. They're precious. Maybe I should do it like that so you can see the hearts and the blue stones really good. I have my Donald Duck matching a bracelet on There we go. I have to cover up my face so that you can, so that the camera can focus on Donald Duck. So he's super cute, little bracelet, and they match. I shared with you I have on my Steve Madden gold ballerina shoes, and so they're like no sock shoe. I have quite a few pairs of shoes like that, and so I just take these little panty liners and I use those in the bottom of the shoe. It helps absorb any kind of moisture from your feet, like, you know, I put lotion on and all the things, so it just keeps your feet dry while you wear, you know, a shoe with no sock. My perfume, Love in Rome. This one is Ocha. You would have seen my Ocha haul, my perfume review haul on Sunday, which is the day I'm recording this. But of course, this video doesn't go out until Saturday. So the Sunday before, I shared these perfumes with you. They are amazing, great prices. This one was a $35 perfume. But because of the deal they had going on, I got it for actually 68 cents. How awesome is that? This one is a Valentino inspired perfume, Donna born in Roma, which is a $130 perfume. Smells really good. And I'm looking down because I'm reading it from my little book. So the top notes are blackcurrant, pink pepper, and bergamot. It has some jasmine in it, vanilla, cashmere, and it's a vanilla, fruity, woody scent, and it's good for all seasons. Y'all, these perfumes are awesome, and the prices you can't really beat. They're good, and they are like stay on quality. Like they don't dissipate. They're good. And then for my lipstick, I just wanted a pink color, kind of a neutral, and I chose this Estee Lauder one, and it is called Power Pink. You know, these perfumes are not the newest. I've had them forever, and they're still good, and so I keep using them until I can't use them anymore. So I don't know if you can even still get this. That is it, guys. Just, oh my gosh, this dress. Okay, but this is what happened was these dresses have to be ironed, so they're not wash and go. Like it came out of the washing machine and into the dryer, just a hot mess. Well, let me see if I can angle this down. You see that white? You see that white? That's fuzz. That's a fuzzy white blanket, and it is so warm. I use it every year during the winter. I love it. But it gets fuzz everywhere. Even on my top comforter, there's fuzz, but you don't see it. And I didn't think about it. And so I usually do my ironing on my bed. And so I laid out this dress and another one to iron. Y'all, I got that dress off of there and I took it to hang it up for church this morning. And it looked like a white cat had been lounging on my dress. I had to get out the lint roller. I had to take it to the dining room table so that no fuzz would get on it and just go at it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. I know better because I've done it before in the past, but I haven't done it this season, thank goodness. Anyway, it's just super cute. I love this little dress. It is perfect for Texas winter where, you know, you may want a little long sleeve, but it's fine if your legs are exposed a little bit. Anyway, that is it for my Sunday outfit of the day. I'm going to head to church. Working real quick right here, just getting my purse cleared out, getting set up for the week ahead. Just a little bit of things, a little pile of trash over here. Some of that just came straight out of the car. Put it in my purse so I could bring it inside. Cleaned out my little bags. Replenished me some gingers. Somehow I ended up with 3 hand sanitizers, so I need to remedy that. I don't need to pack around 3 of them. And then for my office, I love to do my Young Living essential oils. So I picked out 2 little recipe cards. One of them is Spa Day and the other one is Laundry Day. So Spa Day is eucalyptus, rosemary, and lemon. And then Laundry Day was lavender, orange, and purification. I have this little bag that I picked up at the thrift store a couple years ago, and it works out perfect. So I'm going to get everything put back together, and these things will be ready for the work week. If you have a big old bag you're packing around, I highly recommend one of these organizers. I never had one before. I got my Louis Vuitton Neverfull, but they make all different kinds of inserts for different purses. It's great. I love this thing. I couldn't be without it now. It's around 5:30 Sunday afternoon, and I thought I would come out here and put some of my plants back where they go. We have some good weather this next week, and I think they'll benefit by being in their normal spots. The first plants I want to take out are these that were here in the house. Let's get them some sunlight and some rainwater. A couple of the plants that I knew would die back. Just need to cut. I got some scissors. I always trim with scissors. Cut them back, and they'll come back in the spring. Clear out all the dead leaves all the way through here. And that. And that. Big pile. It's getting pretty dark, so I'm going to end here. I got some of the perimeter plants cleaned up and put out. I got my ferns watered. Some are good, some are not so good. Got these plants put out and this one trimmed up. Anyway, got quite a lot of yuck off of the plants that I put out, and I still have quite a few more that I need to put out. So anyway, we can work on this again tomorrow or another day this week. Sunday has proved to be a pretty productive day. I've gotten quite a bit done, some filming done, and that. Well, time to get a shower and do a little relaxing before we kick off the work week tomorrow. This evening I am just relaxing. Have a little screensaver with a fireplace on it going. My little Bath and Body Works strawberry pound cake candle going. Got my Christmas Valentine tree lit up, and I'm starting a new book. Judy Blume, Summer Sisters. I got this one at Ollie's. I think it's going to be a really good read. I just finished last night my Winnie the Pooh book, and I need a break from Winnie the Pooh. It's a little hard to read the book just because of the way it's written. It's like written as if an animal with not much brain has wrote it, and so it is a little hard on my brain trying to read it. So it was a cute little book. Winnie the Pooh is super cute, and I have another one to read. The House at Pooh's Corner or something like that. But I'm going to take a break from Winnie the Pooh, from Disney altogether, and read a Judy Blume book. So here I am, just kind of relaxing, just taking it easy. Today's my last day eating that little chicken soup that I made there in the crock pot. It's delicious. I did end up adding rice. This chipotle jasmine rice. Oh my gosh, it has such a great flavor. I've been adding it to the soup. It's there in the bottom. I guess you really can't see it. And then the crock pot liners, perfect. No, I mean, there's very little cleaning up in the bottom of this bowl, and I can just throw this away, and we're done with it. I gave it a little stir so you can see the rice in there. Man, that rice is good. And if I didn't say, I got about 5 meals out of that. 2 chicken breasts, the beans. Anyway, y'all saw how I made it. Got about 5 meals. It's Thursday evening. I came out here and worked just about 20 minutes or so on the porch. Got some of my plants hung back up on my little rod. These seem to do really good. My pothos, not so good. I got these trimmed up and the dead mess cut off them. I have this little ivy I just need to get a new ring for it. The ring that holds it on the pole broke. So yeah, we're making progress. We got a little bit more to go. And the mosquitoes are biting me, so that's kind of why I'm quitting because it's dark, and because it's dark the mosquitoes have come out. So that's that. It is about 7:45 on Friday, and it is a soup sandwich weather. Oh my gosh, look at this goopy, yucky mess. This is the way it's been most of the week. Look at the ground. Well, besides all the plant particles everywhere, but it's just like gooey everywhere. It's like a swamp. Anyway, I got running around to go do, and so I'm up early, and we're gonna get some errands ran today. Today's after school adventure with my GranGirl, Starbucks. Our choice of drink today is our Ice Vente gingerbread oat chai. That's a whole lot of goodness in one cup. I'm surprised they still had gingerbread, but they did, so we took advantage of that. Chit chat time. Hope you have had an amazing week. I have. It's been a little busy week, and I'm not mad about it. Like, I got some things done around here. Y'all saw in the video, I did some organizing. I did some cleaning on the porch. I got to read my book. You can't beat that. That's a great week. Yeah, I did lots of organizing, several different organizing projects this week. And that's on my top 10 things to get done, is to do some organizing around here. Organizing and cleaning and decluttering is just a never-ending process, right? I think it's that way for everybody. So I shared with y'all, I read this little book this week. This is one that I got at Ollie's. And it was good. Judy Blume. It was a little spicy. It was a little bit of all kinds of different things, but the storyline was good, and the ending kind of surprised me. And it's about two young girls that started out as best friends. Really kind of came from two different sides of the track. One of them had a lot of money, and the other one didn't have hardly any money at all. And they became great friends and just went on and on. And it's about Martha's Vineyard. They spent the friend that had the money. Her dad lived, I guess, had like a summer house at Martha's Vineyard, and so that was kind of cool. I've never been to Martha's Vineyard, but I have been to, sorry about that, I had a phone call. So I've never been to Martha's Vineyard, but I have been to Nantucket. And so that was kind of cool to, you know, read about a place where I've been, you know, pretty close to. It was in New York. We've been to New York, Boston. It just had a lot of the areas that I've been to. So that's always cool. I like to, you know, like watch movies and I'll be like, oh, I've been there. And you can kind of relate more to the story, you know, about the surroundings. Just cool. So I enjoyed that. I did look up a few facts about Judy Blume. So she passed in 2020. She was like in her late 80s, I would say. Her first book, which I didn't realize, is this one. The one in the middle is The Green Kangaroo. She wrote this book in 1969. It was her first one. So I think she was actually a school teacher, but then she had kids and she stayed at home. So while her kids were in preschool, she began to write, and this is the first one. So that's good. I got this one at the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree has quite a few of her books, and I have all the ones that I've found. Honestly, here they are. I've read them all. They're just fun, easy to read books. This one, Judy Blume, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. This was kind of what started me into reading her books. This is her best known book, and I'm looking at my notes because I don't want to say it wrong. This is like the book that she's most known for.
I've told y'all this story, I believe, before, but I know I have a lot of new subscribers. This book is one that me and my cousin are like 2 weeks apart. They would come stay with my grandmother, and I would come down and stay with them as well. And this one, I don't know if it was summer. I don't know if this spanned like a week or if it was just over the weekend or what, but I know y'all see where my TV's at in my living room. So when we were children or kids, my grandmother had a white couch there, and she would take a nap in the afternoon on that white couch. And my cousin would read this book to her before she would fall asleep, or she would read it until grandmother would, doze off. So she did that. Like I say, I don't know what the time span was or how far they got with the book, but she was reading it to grandmother, and my cousin actually ended up leaving the book at grandmother's, and my grandmother decided she would read the book, finish reading it. And she had been, having my cousin read it to her. And so there is some content in here that's, I guess, my grandmother deemed inappropriate for us to be reading at that time. I don't know how we were at the time that this happened, but my grandmother would not allow her to finish reading the book. So the book got confiscated, and fast forward all these years to now that I'm, in my 50s, I never got to finish reading this book. So when I saw it last year at the Dollar Tree, I scooped it up and I wanted to read it because, I knew that there was something in the book that grandmother would not let us read about at that time in our life. And so I'm like, I got to know. Now that I'm grown, I want to know what this book is about and why it was so horrible that grandmother wouldn't want us to read it. So anyway, I read it and I enjoyed it. This book, they actually have a movie out about it. And one of these days, I'm going to purchase it and watch it. It's like, depending on which streaming app you purchase the movie on, depends on the costs. Like probably the highest one was like $5.99. And I just really would like to watch the movie. So, are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. That was a good one. But, yeah. This one, Freckle Juice, little thin reads. It's Not the End of the World. Blubber. Deanie. Then again, Maybe I Won't. And Iggy's House. So I've read them all. Good little, like I said, they're just, you can tell it's just a quick, easy read. One afternoon, one evening, you could knock that out and it would just be, a little lighthearted book. Some of the subject matter is kind of intense or controversial, I guess. But, we're adults, so we can do that. And, yeah, and then this book. I think she had two adult books, Summer Sisters, Wifey. I think there's a third one, but this is the only one that they had at Ollie's. So I have to be on the lookout for those other ones and see if I can get those. This one took me like 3 evenings to read through. So not bad, except for that's 3 evenings that Catherine didn't get anything done but reading the book. And sometimes that's a little bit hard to separate time to relax or time to get things done. All right, so question, guys. If you had read all these books, which I have, would you keep these or would you donate them? Some things I think we should keep, right? So the Disney books that I've been reading this year, definitely going to keep those. But these books, if Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret was the book that I remembered my cousin reading to grandmother, like the old book, the original book that I remember. I think it would be worth keeping, but I think I could successfully donate these, right? And I wouldn't feel bad, or I wouldn't feel like I'm missing out on anything. I've read them all. What do y'all think? Should I donate these and make room for new books? I don't know. So there's that. Y'all let me know if you think I should donate these or if I should hang on to them. I don't think I'm going to reread them. Anyway, I could take a picture of them. That way, if I found more books, then I would know, hey, I've already read these books, or I could take a picture of them and put them in my my book journal. That way I would know. I don't know. Anyway, so y'all saw me there working on the porch. I haven't gotten that finished yet, but I've been making progress. The mosquitoes were tearing me up. I'm like, it is wintertime mosquitoes. Don't y'all know what season this is? Like, y'all need to go away. Like, give us some reprieve or something. It was horrible. And the thing about it is that when you're busy doing stuff, you don't realize that you're getting eaten by mosquitoes until like they've already tore you up, honestly. Because your mind, like my mind was just doing what it was doing. Like I was doing the things. And then I'm like, oh, I'm itchy. And it's because my legs were tore up by mosquitoes. So it has been kind of hot here in Texas. But I think we have some cool weather coming on Sunday. And then some even cooler weather coming on Tuesday, I think. And my new heater came in. I was able to reorder the Mr. Heater dual gas heater. So it's natural gas or propane gas. So if you've been following along with that story, y'all know I ordered the wrong one the first time, and then I had to return it to Home Depot, and then they were out of stock for like 2 weeks. But I have since gotten that new heater, came in, and it's not installed yet, but maybe I can get somebody over here to help me get that installed, and I'll be ready for the cooler weather when it gets here, probably Tuesday, because I don't think the weather that we're getting on Sunday is too terribly bad. So anyway, y'all, that is it. I think this video has been kind of long. It always happens when I'm organizing because those videos get a little strung out. And sometimes I feel like I talk too much, but anyway, the little get ready with me cart worked out fantastically. Yeah, just having everything in one spot on a Sunday when I was ready to, you know, put on my jewelry and my lipstick, and just to share all the things that I like to share with y'all on my Sunday's video. Worked out great. I'm still using my granddaughter's cart. I haven't gone to Target to get another cart for me. But I did tell her that I was using her cart, and she didn't seem to faze her. So anyway, that's it. I hope y'all have an amazing week, an amazing weekend. Hope you have an amazing Valentine's. That's coming up in 7 days. And so I hope you get to spend time with your Valentine, or, you know, your friends, your family, even if you're by yourself, because I'll probably be by myself. Maybe I'll do a little something here at the house. You can never tell. I might make me a ribeye, make me a little fancy dinner, or I may just kick back and relax. So whatever's suitable for you. I hope you have a great day. If you have enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Become part of my friends here on YouTube. And I will see each of you in my next video. Bye, guys.